Hello, hello. We'll be live in 2 minutes. The real Mr. Pumpkin VR. Getting live in 1 minute. Second is Evelyn. Evelyn, you win a box of Dubai chocolate. You subbed. I think you don't need to sub. I'm doing it in English today. 1 minute. The tension is up. The challenge is up. Yeah, it's English today for sure. Because I set it up that people can watch it with German subtitles. No problem here. Okay, I think it's time to go live. And here we are. Hope everybody's doing fine. So today, I actually prepared a few things. That rarely happens. So we'll see. Thank you. First shout out. Shout out at Evelyn too. So I have to always start the stream like this, guys. So I'm reading it. I'm not a doctor, psychologist, psychiatrist, or licensed social worker. What works for me might not necessarily work for you. Discuss any medications or other treatments with your doctors and stay away from those benzos, okay? So that was just a legal disclaimer, but we won't discuss those topics today. Hi, HIB588. Man, you guys got names. It's driving me crazy here. I call you HJB. Hi, HJB. So first, a brief update. I think everybody is still curious that you guys are in here. Isn't it nice where you are right now from the weather here in Ohio? We have -5 degrees Celsius. That is, since I said I do English, so that's 23 Fahrenheit. So not too warm. You're sick right now. I'm sorry about that. Normally, lime juice helps. I made also a drink for sick here. So you take vodka. So I poured out the rum, put vodka. And then you put lemon juice in it for the vitamin C. And the rest you just top up with water. The aliens, yeah, the aliens are close. I'm still working on that. Have you seen any aliens? I mean, it really depends what happens first. It's going to be the aliens or the cats that take over the world. That is still under investigation, so I don't know. What I wanted to show you guys today, I think most of them are English audience. The song Sooner, no. Cats, yes, the cats will take over the world. Watch my video. It's not too late yet, people. You can still react to it. I wanted to show two books here. It's called, again, sorry, it's in mirror, because you see the wrong side of the phone. It's called Stunning Photography. I call it like the golden reference of photography. It's a really great book. Normally it's $25. Amazon has it for $11 right now. So it's a paperback though, but that's fine. And again, I'm not endorsed or sponsored. So if you're into photography, this book is really good. And then, yes, I'm listening, millionaires listening. I'm not a millionaire. Close to a millionaire, maybe, I don't know. The second book I'm showing here is called The Composition Code. I had it shipped from India. It's really good because composition rules among the whole world are the same, but it's very interesting to read a book from somebody with a different cultural background to talk and explain it. So that's for people who like photography. There it goes. Also, what I would like to try later today, we do a few questions from the citizenship test. What is not good? Kobe or that. The book is not good? You don't like the book? I like the book. Maybe the stream is delayed. What do you think? Or is it about the cats? So there's one thing I wanted to share with you guys. You might find it interesting since I'm always investigating into stuff. Let me show you. So you all know the brand name Converse, right? Converse, the shoes. And I have an interesting fact. I mean, first of all, they make them cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, like the medallion. It used to be sewn on, now it's just bonded, like ironed. And does anybody know, when you look at the Converse shoe, why this area here and this area here, you see that, is felt, while this is rubber? Look at it. Rubber, right? Felt. Does anybody know? Do you know that, why that is? So again, the shoe is Converse. I have like, I think, 25 pairs of them. That was the 4th of July edition. That's the American flag. Why is that part made out of felt here? It's felt. This is rubber, you hear it. And this is felt. What do you think? I will let you know. It's called tariff engineering. So the trick here was the way they put a little bit of felt on the soles of the shoe, it will bypass the rubber taxes. We're not talking about the rubber in the British sense of word, right? It's the rubber material. So the taxes, these shoes are tax exempt in a different way because they have a little felt on it, even though it doesn't do anything. That's called, as I looked it up, tariff engineering. You can look it up on YouTube. Smart move. Somebody was clever. Then the chat here, gotta watch out. It can be with me. It can also be with you guys amongst each other. The only thing that I don't want on the chat is religion, guns, drugs, politics, and trolling. And by the way, what I don't get is, today I was on the German news, or in the German news channel. If you post something and you have a different opinion, you just get bashed down. What am I yapping about? The hell, bro? I'm yakking about import taxes. Hi, Ramio, I'm good. And by the way, keep the chat nice. Yeah, it's import taxes. So normally on rubber, there is import taxes on those shoes because then they're categorized like sneakers. And if they add this little bit of felt on the lower sole, then it does not qualify as the term sneaker. No, not from Texas. They're not made in Texas. Let's see where they're actually made from nowadays. They used to be made, I think, in Honduras. They are made in Vietnam. It's now made in Vietnam. They go cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. And I remember I bought like the first pairs for like $30, $40. Meanwhile, it's $55. So it's all about money, 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 right? So nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you too. So we'll see. And by the way, if you get here bad trolling activities, I got the pepper spray, okay, to control the channel here. That's, yeah, it's brand new. Like, it won't look like this for too long, trust me. And this is law enforcement pepper spray. It's the 5.3 million heat units. Yeah, that is like big ass pepper spray. The military uses it and the police for crowd control. So if it's gonna get like too insane here, I'm gonna pull this ring here, see? Then I'm gonna spray you all, okay? I'm not sure if that works. So hello from India. I heard India last time, it's still stinking hot, right? You had like 40 degrees Celsius plus. The air is dry here in Ohio. The other thing I thought is I had a contents out there, a competition. I asked you guys, and only one person got it right. Can you draw, I speak it slowly for somebody who is not like a native speaker, can you draw a square with 3 lines? Can you draw a square with 3 lines? 3 lines, a square. Can you draw like a square with 3 lines? Only one engineer got it right, and he got it right 5 minutes right away after I uploaded it. Should I tell you how it works? So I show you the solution to the problem. The question was like, can you draw a square with 3 lines? And yes, you can. Can you draw a square with 3 lines? And there you go. You got a square with 3 lines. That is basically just an experiment I'm doing, because it tells you how perceptive the brain is. Like, people would not think out of the box, because when I say, can you draw a square with 3 lines? I would have actually needed to say precisely, can you draw a square using 3 lines, right? But the German engineer got it right. Die I nach DT, that's the user, his account. He got it right. You win. And he got it right in 5 minutes. So that's pretty amazing. Then I'll show you something funny. You know the big car in my garage, the Princess? It became Mom now. Look at the baby, isn't it cute? Look at the details. So I got this from my wife, you know. And the modeling on this is incredible, insane. You can even open the doors. And even they have the seat buckles and everything in it, every knob like the real car. You can even like close the mirrors. Look at this. You can fold the mirrors. You can even open, but my fingers don't fit there. You can open the tank lid. This is amazing. And when it shipped, I had to get it shipped because it's exactly my car. It even came with customized license plates. Let me see if I get this open. So they even put license plate in the trunk of the car for me. So that's a cool model, isn't it? It's all die cast. Every detail, like every sticker, is like the same as on the original car. So that was a good one. It was in the US, I gotta go like this so you get a sharp picture. It was in the US impossible to get. Here you also see the exhaust is identical to mine, because it's a, what they call dealership model only. So only dealers can order and get it. So we just filled out and we said we were dealers, and they sent us one once we paid for it. I mean, it's all about money, right? You pay the money, you get the model. And also, feel free to send me some of those virtual smileys or hearts, because in the last live, we had 1,489 views, but people just don't talk much. So feel free to talk. I mean, I don't see you. You see me though, so I don't care. And you can talk also to each other, right? And exchange informations and ideas. Because here again, make this channel a success for you guys, not for me. I only provide the channel. And if you provide criticism, provide constructive criticism, and don't provide destructive criticism. Then for the channel, if you looked on my channel, I explained it the last time, all the shorts, and a lot of people don't get that, the shorts, they're all garbage, they're nonsense, okay? So they're just fun. They're not supposed to be real or true, like especially Germans get that wrong all the time. And then they wonder or get angry. Whereas if you look at the lives, what we do right now, or uploads like long videos, they actually have a topic, a theme to discuss, okay? So don't get that wrong, because earlier I was at the German news channel. I raised some opinions and minds, what I was thinking about certain things, but again, this channel here does not discuss politics. And I just got attacked, because I was called a hypocrite, because my channel discusses not politics, but I did. But you know, if you air a news channel, of course people will discuss politics, right? So everybody should be allowed to their opinion. Then the other thing we might do, soon I have to change in my car the motor oil from 5 20 to 5:30 for summer. And then we can do a racing video because I need this W30, 5W30, not the 20. And then we can go beyond the 5,000 RPM on the V8. So that should be fun. And here I found some interesting data, guys. And this is shocking for those who don't live in the US. The so-called cumulative inflation from 2019 to 2024, so we're only talking 5 years in the US, was 23%. So like if you bought something 5 years ago versus now, it's 23% more in price, right? So that's quite an increase. And I also looked at Honda and Toyota. So Toyotas have increased since 2019 by 31% in price, and Hondas have increased by 35% in price. Just information, you can Google it yourself, but I did the work for you. So I personally would try to keep my car. You want to be moderator? I don't know you yet, Nico, and so far there is no trolling going on here. I think we are good, but I might set you up. Then what I always do is, as I said, when you look at 23% inflation rate, right, that makes your jaw drop to the floor. I mean, 23%. I mean, did your salary or your paycheck go up 23% in 5 years? Mine didn't, for sure, you know. And also what I wanted to show is, what I wanted to discuss, and I want to know about that, because it's Sunday, at least where I live, in the time zone. Anybody has any good movie recommendation? I watched yesterday Carry On on Netflix. That's pretty good. And we have 2 ones that we are currently watching. My wife and I are watching Madam Secretary on Netflix. That's, however, not a movie, it's a series. Madam Secretary on Netflix. So Madam Secretary is pretty good if you're into politics and strategy and world crisis. And a lot of it, coincidentally, just overlaps what's really going on in the world. So whoever wrote the script to it must have been a genius. And the other one my daughter recommended, it's called Severance. Severance. It's on Apple TV. But this is a series, and it's she said it's mind-boggling. So I will start this series this evening. And by the way, I do not prefer to think what I'm saying before I say it, because I want to be as surprised as you guys are. And no, somebody asked if I'm insane. I'm not insane. My mother had me tested. I'm normal. And I saw one of my channels that I subscribe to at Amy. She did a 5K yesterday, you know, a 5K run. I also looked that up. So it's interesting for people because you also, you know, we have those weird units, like 5K is meaning 3 kilometers. I don't know what 5K, where the word comes, 5 kilometers. So that's where the 5K comes from, 5,000. And it's the equivalent in US of 3.1 miles. So that's quite a run. So you burn a lot of calories. I burned 2,000 calories today too, because I fell asleep while I had the cookies in the stove. I can't say that because if I say that, I get blocked. And then the other thing is to people, if you can be kind, at least be vague about it. And I wanted to show a modification I did. So I bought the cheapest headset on the planet here. Just do it over the head like this. And then I clipped off the microphone, I cut it off, and here now I can clip on my AI microphones. I bought those AI microphones that have noise cancellation, because once it's spring in Ohio, I'm going to take you out on some bicycle rides. And then this way we don't get all the wind noise. This is what I found today in the basement, this little flag. I think it's cool. Of course, the cable is too short, the power cable, so I ordered a new one. And the rule applies again. Measure twice, cut once, right? So that didn't work out too well, happens, yeah. So if there's no other questions, again, I keep now the chats short and wish you a good rest of your Sunday. Take your medications. Enjoy your day. Oh, I'm getting a phone call now. Okay, that's all good. It's all good. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I'll talk to you sometime next week. And with this, peace and out.